Hi, it's Steve Seacon. I'm an architect, and today I want to discuss legalizations, what they are, why they're needed, who does them, who doesn't do them, consequences, and so forth. So, legalization in terms of architects and construction relate to work that is being done in a construction project without permits. There is a reason that permits are required for construction. One, of course, is that it's the law. Second, of course, is safety. It means that a permit is granted for projects that are safe, that meet code, that meet the different regulations pertaining to the kind of use that it is. Could you imagine going on a bridge that hasn't been inspected? Well, it's the same with a house or a building. You want to make sure that everything is absolutely safe and is code worthy and has been approved and inspected. These are reasons for getting permits. The other issue is that when you have a permit and your house has a certificate of occupancy, or the building, that means that it's been reviewed, it's been documented on the town's tax revenue and on the building's actual certificate of occupancy. This is important. A certificate of occupancy is a paper that basically records the use of the building or the house and what is happening on each floor, each room, everything that it's being used for. So when you go to sell it, everything the buyer knows has been documented and recorded. But people don't always want to deal with the process. Ain't nobody got time for that, right? It's a hassle. It's time. It's money. What's going to happen to my taxes? And also there's a lot of misinformation out there. A lot of contractors just want to get the job done. They don't want to deal with the inspections and the wait. And then they bring the owner to their side and say, it's just a couple of walls we're moving. We're just changing the powder room into a bathroom. Yeah, it's a little kitchen remodel. Well, no one's going to find out. And the owner thinks about it. Well, a couple doors down, I think, they never got permits for, their little thing that they did. So, what's the big deal? Well, the big deal comes later when you go to sell your building or your house and the certificate of occupancy doesn't match what's out there. Because what happens is the buyer, most of them need a loan to buy the building or the house, and the people who actually finance the buyer, like a bank or a credit union or so forth, they'll want to make sure what they're actually loaning against matches what's the physical condition out there. So if the two don't square up, it's no deal, it's no loan, it's an absolute buzzkill because the actual transaction won't take place. And I've seen it happen many times. So people come and say, we got to legalize the basement, we got to legalize the attic, Well, the municipality doesn't really care about your transaction. What they care about is the process hasn't been followed. So they take it as if you're starting from scratch. So you have to submit drawings and the application. If there are different boards that have to be applied to, it all has to happen in a regular process. And, by the way, there's usually a penalty to go along with this, because they know a lot of times that people have done the work without permits years and years ago, and basically the town has neglected or hasn't been able to collect taxes over that time. So they'll basically levy a fine against the people who are trying to legalize. So if you have any further questions, please give me a call, and don't put off doing what you got to do, because it's the right thing. Steve Seacon, Architect, 914-980-5532. Thanks for watching.